friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them hopefully for a profit. Today is Wednesday, July 31st. I have 3 items that sold on eBay. It's been like 3 days, I think, since I've sold anything on Poshmark. I'm not sure what's happening there, but my gross sales amount, $60.28. Some not great sales. But you know what? Like I like to say, low sales or slow sales are better than none, right? All right, the first is a Victoria's Secret bra. This is called the Perfect Shape. It does say the name of the bra on most Victoria's Secret bras. It'll say it right on the label there. This actually has a pretty, I don't know, I think it's decent sell-through rate. The average sale price is $13.96 and it has a 28% sell-through rate, so not bad. This one did sell. I listed it lower. It does have some wear. I listed it for, actually I'm not sure what I listed it for, but it sold for $11 plus shipping, so they paid a total of $16.90. And I bought it at the bins the last time I went. That the bins is the Goodwill outlet if you're unfamiliar. And let's see, my average cost I say for bras is $1 because you pay by the pound there. So I usually average my items at $2 a piece, but bras obviously don't even weigh a pound. So I say they cost me about $1, which is probably true. It's $1.79 at my bins. Anyway, my profit ends up being $8.91, which is pretty low. However, I don't mind that on bras. I aim for $15 an item, but bras are just an exception for me because they're pretty easy. So I do ship bras in an 8x6x4 box that I get on eBay. I usually wrap things in tissue paper and put a thank you sticker on them. My tissue paper is out and I don't have any more yet. This is another bra that actually has no padding and no underwire, so I'm not going to put it in a box. I'm just going to put it in a poly mailer. But this is a Cacique bra. This one is, again, pretty worn. I actually bought this thinking I would want it for a sleep bra, and I didn't really like the way that I just didn't like the way it felt. So what I did was I actually advertised it as a sleep bra, just saying it was pretty worn, but it could be used as that. Yeah, You have a question?
For the video.
Oh, you have a question for the video. Well, I have a question for the video.
Aww.
Well, it's okay. What's your question?
Okay. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To subscribe.
Oh my goodness, you're funny. Okay. I promise I don't put her up to that, but go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. You're funny. I am using I am using a recycled poly mailer. But as I'm doing it, I'm realizing there's lots of little holes in it for some reason. Yeah, I like to use recycled poly mailers when I can. It helps the environment, reduce, reuse, recycle, all that. And it saves me about 7 cents is about what my poly mailers cost me. These actually were free. I ended up getting them for free. Anyway, Cacique bras, the unlined, no wire, has an average sale price of $15.60 and a 40% sell-through rate. So I get the sell-through rate information on my eBay Seller Hub under the research tab.
I'm done with my room.
Okay, great. Under product research, there's a search bar, and I just put in Cacique bra unlined, no wire. 40% means they're in very simple math. It would be 40, if there were 100 listed in the last 90 days, there would be 40 that sold and 60 still listed. So I think that's a pretty good sell-through rate. Mine did sell for $8. Again, like I said, it had a lot of wear. I priced it lower on purpose. I have zero cost of goods because, I mean, it cost me something, but I don't remember what it cost me. And I probably bought it at the bins. But I have zero cost of goods. It took 2 months to sell. My profit is $7.26. So it does look like I made a little bit of money on the shipping. I do calculated shipping, and so sometimes I do make some money off of the calculated shipping because it charges the buyer, eBay charges the buyer the full amount of the label, but then they give me a discount on the label. So I make a little money on that, which is good because it helps pay for poly mailers and things like that. So this is a sweater. This is a Talbot's sweater, and I researched Talbot's sweater 2X because this is a 2X. I've heard some people say that like Talbot's plus size is a bolo, which was be on the lookout. I don't know. They had a 22% sell-through rate, which I don't know if that indicates bolo to me. The average sell price was $19.15. I do imagine that sweater sell-through rates are going to go up over the next few months. I'm certain that most people are not buying sweaters in, June and July, but clearly someone is. I do love these Amazon packages that already have an extra adhesive strip. They want you to reuse those. I love it. Makes me happy. Anyway, what else was I gonna tell you? Oh, so mine sold for $19.96. It only took 2 days to sell, so maybe I could have gotten a little more money out of it. I priced it at $25 because that was what comps were telling me, and well, it was telling me $20, and I knew with sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I always send out 20% off offers. So I knew if I priced it at 25, I could send a 20% off offer and it would sell for 20, which was what happened. So for $19.96 plus shipping, they actually paid quite a bit in shipping. It was $29.46 was their total, which is, I think pretty good for a sweater. A Talbot's sweater, brand new is going to cost you like $80 or $90, I think. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been in a Talbot's, but I have seen some new with tag prices. So this took 2 days to sell. I bought it in New York. Recently went on a trip with my husband and went thrifting in New York. It cost me $2 there, and my profit is $17.57. So again, made some money on the on the shipping there. That's never my goal, but it happens. So $33.74 is my profit. Not great. What?
6-year-old, my brother.
Yeah.
Wants to clean up the living room.
Okay.
And
Good.
I would like to clean up the living room to
You can both clean up the living room.
But will I still be able to go if she says yes?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. If you haven't seen my videos, I don't really overly edit, mostly because I don't like to edit, and also because this to me is realistic. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids. I homeschool. Interruptions are a real part of my life, and I sometimes think that on social media we get shown an edited, perfected view, and then it makes us feel less than and icky about ourselves. That's me personally. I shouldn't say we, I should say me. That's how I feel. So that's how I just want to present that to you. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about though. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, and I haven't completely decided if I'm going to do it, but I have 24 hours to decide. So I'm thinking about doing an August listing challenge, an August listing challenge. So I was thinking about my sales. I was just looking at my month to date. I'll go over my July numbers tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. And I want to like jumpstart this fall. And so I think what I want to do is double my listings. I want to double the new listings that I put out in August. And so I thought maybe a listing challenge might be fun where, this is an accountability thing, right? If I'm saying it out loud on YouTube, hopefully we can work together. Maybe you want to jumpstart your fall too, and you want to do something different with your listings, or maybe you just want to keep up with what you're doing. For me, doubling my listings would mean 20 items per day, which feels a little like a lot. However, August for me, our traveling is mostly done. We don't travel at all in August, I don't think. We may go camping, depending on the weather, because I love to camp. But the big traveling is done. And my husband doesn't have any work trips in August. We don't have any family trips. Camps are over. So traveling is done, but school hasn't started yet for me. I homeschool my kids. We start after Labor Day. My high schoolers will do some light, they gotta start their math. Math takes forever. Anyway, so I think I can do it because most of my day I can devote to taking pictures and listing. I don't know. I haven't talked to my husband about it yet. And that's going to be the key, is talking to my husband. Here's the part that I'm like, about. Right now I have 70 items in my possession. That's not true, 90, but 20, no, it'll be 80 because 10 of them I will list today for my listing. My listing goal is 10 per day, new items. So, because I only have 70 items in my possession, 80, that means I'm going to have to find 450 items to list, because 26 days in August, I don't list on Sundays. 26 days minus 20 or times 20 items is 520 items. So that leaves 450 items that I would need to find. My average buy cost is like $250. So if I can, that really leaves me having to go to the bins like every week to find that many items. And that's $900 is what I would end up spending in inventory. So I'm just kind of talking out loud here right now. I don't really have, or thinking out loud, I guess. I'm not really positive that I'm going to do that exactly. Maybe I'll do 15. That would still jumpstart, but it would lessen the financial impact that I would have to make. I also could just, a friend of mine just said, hey, we're getting ready for a garage sale. Do you want to come over and pick? I paid them like $3 an item, which worked out really well. But maybe I'll put on Facebook or something that I am, looking for things to sell. Maybe somebody will have things that they want to give me. I don't know. That's happened multiple times, which has been lovely. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. What do you think? Let me know. Would you be interested in joining me? And so that would just be like a daily check-in, like, hey, I listed my 20 items, or however. I'm not saying you have to list 20 items. You do what you need to do. I'm going to do what I need to do. So would you be interested in joining me in a challenge? We'll start tomorrow, August 1st. And then I kind of think there needs to be some sort of prize. Like for those of us who finish it and complete the listing challenge, like the last day, we comment on the video and say, hey, I completed the August listing challenge, and I do a number generator and do some sort of prize for the comment. I don't know how that works, but I'll figure it out by then. I think there should be some sort of prize because it's hard work. And it's fun to, motivate ourselves in some way. So I have a couple ideas, but I'm not rolling in the money here, and I'm obviously going to be spending more money in August if I end up doing this. So should we do the August listing challenge? Would you be up for joining me? And what do you think the prize should be? Like, realistically, I'm not going to be giving away $1 million. I would love that. But realistically, like maybe like a month of Vendu, or I don't know. I have a couple ideas. Amazon gift card for like $50. Okay. I'm not talking a lot. Okay. I think that's it. I'm really curious to see. I don't know. I got to talk to my husband because he can talk me out of it real fast. I will comment the first comment and I will pin it at 8:00 tonight when this video goes live. I will let you know I've talked to my husband and yes, we're gonna do it. No, we're not. We're gonna not. Yeah. Okay.
Are you talking about Splash House?
I'm not talking about Splash House. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you soon.